Hello everyone and welcome to this week's episode of PressThis Hands-On. I'm your host Dan, and PressThis Hands-On is your look at plugins, themes, and other WordPress elements to help improve your website in a small, bite-sized chunk. As always, this is brought to you by our wonderful slocumthemes.com. Please visit us today at slocumthemes.com for our affordable professional themes like Modern Business Pro, which has brilliant hero spaces, clean call to action address widgets, and lots of really great places for images and call to actions for people to buy stuff from you. What we're talking about today, as the title applies, is pagination. A lot of people want to write blog posts to rank, and pagination is a big part of that. You have different pages. You'll see, things like BuzzFeed and Cracked and sites like that using pagination all the time. Flip through 50 pages of this to finally get the answer you need. You can actually implement it on your website, and it's actually very, very simple. It's actually easier than you might think. A lot of people are going to immediately start running for a plugin. It's actually built into WordPress. There is a little caveat to that, which we'll get to in a little bit. But first, let's talk about how to actually implement pagination. Pagination being, again, where it says pages, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so forth. What you actually want to do is you want to pull up a new post or an existing post that you have that's really long and that you want to paginate so it's easier for people to digest and read. You want to go to the text side, not the visual, but the text side of the WordPress editor, and you actually want to put this simple code in its own separate line. This is called, it's like caret, exclamation point, dash, dash, next page, dash, dash, caret, or end caret. What that will do is that will actually show you when you go to the visual side that there's a page break at a specific spot in that article. You save the article, and when you update it or publish it, or even just preview it, you'll be able to see this. I'll have a demo here on the Modern Business theme that shows you how this works, where it has page 1 or page 2 with our dummy text. Really, really cool stuff, right? If you want to get a little bit more in depth, you want to start paginating other things that aren't just posts. So maybe the comment section or pages or whatever it may be, then you'll want to get into plugin territory. And a plugin that we have for you today is Simple Pagination for WordPress. I believe it's just Simple Pagination. And we'll have the link in the article. And what this will do is this will allow you to customize a little bit more in depth what it looks like when it says page, page 1, pages, how it looks. So you can kind of tweak that a little bit more to your liking versus what the theme's default is. On that note, there is one thing to mention about any of this. There's a shortcode that you need to have within your PHP, typically in the loop.php file of your theme, that to allow you to actually use this next page tag, even on the basic WordPress. I know I myself, some of our clients, and some themes that we've come across do not support the next page pagination, so you have to go out and find plugins and things like that. If your head's kind of spinning and you don't know exactly where you would go in the PHP to edit this so you can enable pagination on your websites, fear not. Our themes and many of the cleaner themes out there do support pagination out of the box because they want to be true to WordPress standards. That's what we're here for, right? So again, check that out. Check out Modern Business Pro. Play around with it. Add the pagination stuff to some of your posts, some of your earlier posts that were a bit long in the tooth, and see if that helps your traffic on your website. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below on YouTube. Subscribe to us up there, the big old red subscribe button. We're always looking forward to that. On our way to 10,000 subscribers, just around 4,000 right now, which is really fantastic. Thank you so much for that. And if you have any other questions or you need to contact us for any reason, please contact us at slocumthemes.com/contact. Thanks a lot.